I'm going to show you how to score the first grade and a first try assessment. So right here I have the recording paper for the teachers. The first one you will do is you will ask the students to read the following numbers. You will have this paper right here for each student, and you'll point to each one and they'll read them. Then you will circle the ones they got correct. On number 2, you'll ask them to write each of the following numbers and then to write them correctly. Then you'll have them count as high as they can. Down on the bottom of this paper, you'll see that for task 1, so Bells 1, task 1, if they get 7 or 8 correct, that's a 3. If they get 4, 5, or 6 correct, that's a 2. If they get 1, 2, or 3 correct, that's a 1. If they get 0 correct, that is a 0. And so you will do that for each task. Then, as a class, you can have them solve the rest of the problems. And I would do this together as a class. One question that we thought of is here on the second page, they need to solve these. In the first trimester, what we're looking for is that they get the number correct, not necessarily the label correct. Although we do want them to try and get the label, because later on in the year, they will be required to get the label. So right now, we're just going to score the number piece, not necessarily the label piece. And you'll come up here and you'll see for Bells 2, task 1, in the addition section, if they get 4 correct, they get a 3. If they get 2 or 3 correct, they get a 2. If they get 1 correct, they get a 1. And 0 correct, they get a 0. That's the same with the subtraction. And in the story problems, if they get 4 correct, it's a 3, and so on. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scores to enter. And let me show you how to enter those scores. When you log into School City and you click here and you go to assessments, all of these school assessments will show up. You need to click on district and there will be little tags over here. We are looking for the first grade math T1 2018-2019 assessment. The way you're going to score this is you will come all the way over here to this little, looks like a laptop. It says A+ scoring. You will click on that. When you click on this, your students should show up. If you look here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to enter the score. So you will enter the rubric score from your recording sheet. So we will do, let's say this person got a 3, then they got a 2, then they got a 3, a 3, a 3, and a 1. Okay, and then you'll go down to the next student and do the same thing and enter in all of your student scores. When you are finished, you will come down here and hit save. This will enter your score into the spreadsheet so that you can see how your students did on each of the bells for your assessment. I will show you how to look at that report at a later time.